Hi there everybody, Bald&curious here. I'm redoing this video for the second time because first time I sounded like a Rajesh Kutrapali. If you don't know who that is, then get a life. Anyway, I got a package from MCE Digital Armory. I reached out to them because I decided I'm gonna go practicing quad loading for the 3-gun. If you don't know what the quad loading is, it means you got a shotgun caddies that you grab four shells at the same time and you shove them 2 and 2. The ones I've been using so far are duals. This is what I've been using so far, AP Custom double. I like them, but something happened to them. They out of business. Some people were complaining about retention. I never had an issue, but basically this is it. You grab 2 of them, you got this spring-loaded holders, so you grab 2 of them, you know, and this all fits on a ELS attachment on my Safari Land belt. So AP Customs also makes double, or used to make double, and like I said, I don't know what will happen to them. You can only find them on the forums now. So I ditched those, and I knew that MCE Digital Armory is making the quad loaders, but they didn't have them on their website. So I reached out to David, and he was actually kind enough to send me the whole set for free. He said, here you go, practice the quads, make sure you beat the Koda Boy and pop squares and Asia 6 covered and become a load 6x6 load master champion. Okay, he didn't say that, but he meant it. So you get they sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and this is a really nice product. Now, first, this is what it comes with. First, it comes, all 4 of them came attached together. You got these pins, you know, you just pull out, and you take the head out, and you can swap it from quad to double. You just put a single here. So you take the double out, you put a single, push the pin through. Doesn't get any easier than that, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, put the double back on. This is sized up, I'm pretty sure for 1.75 belt, and then you can take 1, 2, 3 of them, however it feels, and you just lock them together. It uses the same pins that uses to lock the heads on. And if you ever own the Lego, or you have a kids that own the Lego, you gotta be able to put this together. Okay, so now you got 2 of them. You can put 1 more, you can put spaces, you can do whatever you want. And the nice thing is, when you put a couple of them, there's enough give that it forms around your body, around your chest, wherever you decide to put it. Now, let me show you how they work. These are 3D printed. I'm gonna annotate the price. He gave me some info on what the cost is gonna be, and you can go on the website and read the details. I'm gonna give you a close-up. It's got like a rubbery material right here on the inside that helps to hold the shell. It holds it pretty snug, and then the other side holds the head. Okay, so I'm assuming that's something that eventually gonna wear off, but I'm guessing you're gonna be able to just buy the heads and replace them as they wear out or something. These are really sturdy. You know, it takes a lot of pressure to break them. I'm not gonna break it. You go see a Koda Boy, he did it. But they look really, really strong and springy. So far I'm impressed. Now, if you know anything about me, I can't leave stuff alone, alright? So if there's a way to screw with it, I'm gonna screw with it. Now, I use Safari Land for everything but the IDPA. The chest rig is a good idea, but I'm just used to having everything on my belt because I can swap it simply with these forks. Okay? You mount these receivers on your belt wherever you feel like, and then you mount these forks on mag pouches or shotgun caddies, and you just swap them out. Now, this is where I have my shotgun caddies in the front. So, what I did is, this is what I did. I figured out that if you take the belt loop off, let me take it apart. There's one screw, you take it out, you push the whole belt loop this way and it pops out. Okay, that's the actual belt loop. And the neat thing about it is that the holes for a belt loop holder actually line up with the top and the bottom hole on the ELS fork. You can see the light. Yes, the holes are square. So when I push the pin out, that's the hole. They're bigger. But what I did is I put one of these. I don't know what the hell it is. What's it called? But you know, one of the nut thingies in there, and just use the longer screw and a washer. And I only used one and just tightened the crap out of it, and voila! And it even, if you see how it sits, the angle actually works for me because it keeps it away from my body. Now, what I did to screw with it even more is I kept the second belt loop on and added to it, put a pin, and boom. Now I got 8 caddies. This has a little give, but it doesn't really bother me. So now I got 8 caddies right here, 8 shells right here, and I can have 8 shells over here. So I can have 16 shells on my belt, or I can just have 8 here, put a 4 in a second one. You know, it all depends on the stage. So that's how I did it with the ELS. And so this is what I'm proposing for MCE. Try to figure it out is their mag pouches, for example, and same thing with this. If there's a way, like when you have these, let me take the belt loop off again. When you have these together like this, okay, like this, I want to line everything up. I mean, if there would be a way to have some kind of, I mean, if you put 4 of them together, in a theory, you can just take this belt loop off, the last one off, and replace them with the ELS fork, and that's, you know, let's say you do it with the mag pouches. So you can just mount the first one and the last one, skip the middle one, and plug the whole thing as an assembly. 4 or 5 magazine pouches, whatever works for you. And same goes for shotgun holders. Okay, like I said, I only put 1 screw. I was just quick and dirty. I'm gonna put a second one in to really lock it in place. I mean, you can go as far as keeping the belt loop on and just drill a couple of holes and attach it to ELS the way you want. But I found this to be actually easier and virtually tool free. These things came with the ELS system, so I had a spare, and it works for me. So I've been practicing with these for the last couple of days. I'm getting a little better, and once I get a lot better, I'm gonna post a video. I mean, I got a whole point of loading six dummy rounds under 4 seconds. 4 seconds or less. That's my goal. Then I can go and do 6x6 drill for probably 8.5 seconds, hopefully. Alright, so again, thank you very much, MCE Digital Armory. From what I see in here, I highly recommend their product. I just wish they would kind of come up with a way to use their system with the ELS belt. I mean, you can use it because it fits. It loops on the belt, so you can do that. The problem is these are kind of thick, and then it prevents of your inner belt that's soft Velcro. This stuff that's on your pants, then it's kind of harder. It doesn't really hold as well because it doesn't have that much contact. Okay, so that's the only draw side with if you put 5 or 6 of them with the belt holders like that together. Alright, So David, thank you very much. I'm gonna keep testing this product. Hopefully I'll have a update video on this in a week or two, and hopefully I'll be a lot better loading quads by then. As always, have fun, keep shooting.